Namaskar, good afternoon to all. Honorable Minister for Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Shri B.L. Verma ji, Secretary Consumer Affairs, Shrimati Nidhi Kare, Secretary of Food Processing Industry, Shri Avinash Joshi ji, Additional Secretary Consumer Affairs, Shri Bharat Khera ji, Joint Secretary Department of Consumer Affairs, Shri Anupam Mishra, members of National Commission, President and members of the state and district commissions, secretaries and principal secretaries of the states, union territories dealing with the issue of the consumer affairs, senior officers from the BIS and NTH, representatives of the consumer organizations, industry representatives, industry association, media members, ladies and gentlemen. जितना मैंने पढ़ा शायद इतने लोगों को पढ़ने का और कोई डिपार्टमेंट में जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ता, तो इट इज इन्वॉल्व मीन्स इट इज इंक्लूसिव है। और आज भी जितना एमओयू हुआ है, क्विज हुआ है, और इसके अलावा हमारा जो कार्यक्रम का रूल बुक का ये सब जो किया है, यही 1 घंटा चला। मीन्स हाउ कंज्यूमर डिपार्टमेंट इज एक्टिव। हमारा पूरा ऑफिसर्स को और पूरा एक्टिविस्ट को जो इधर बैठे हैं, मैं सब लोगों को मैं धन्यवाद अर्पित करता हूं। दे हैव डन ए वंडरफुल जॉब। लेकिन इसके लिए, इसका उपयोग करने के लिए हम सब लोग इन्वॉल्व होके, तो वी शुड ट्राई टू इन्वॉल्व अवरसेल्फ and we should try to create more and more awareness. It is a matter of great pride and satisfaction for me to join you today on the occasion of National Consumer Day 2025, a day that reaffirms our collective commitment to building an India where every consumer is protected, empowered, and heard. Consumer protection has been integral part of governance for ages in India. We consider consumer as God, Grahak Devo Bhava. As our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji had given a clarion call, protection of consumer interest is a priority of the government, and New India will have best consumer practice and consumer prosperity. This year theme, efficient and speedy disposal through digital justice, reflects our firm resolve to ensure that justice is timely accessible and responsive in an increasingly digital and dynamic marketplace. The Consumer Protection Act 2019 replaces the erstwhile 1986 Act and is a landmark reform which emphasizes the consumer protection and consumer care. Consumer Protection Act 2019 recognizes the 21st century consumer, because in 1986 we were considered as consumer. इसका डेफिनेशन ही चेंज हो गया अभी। जो ऑनलाइन कंज्यूमर होता है, बहुत तरह तरह का कंज्यूमर होता है अभी। तो कंज्यूमर का भी वैरायटी बहुत बढ़ गया है, और जो मार्केट में मटेरियल आता है सेल्स के लिए, उसका भी बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है। वर्ल्ड हैज इट, वी आर many times we call it as a globe as a village. So that, so recognizing 21st century consumer establishes the Central Consumer Protection Authority to curb the unfair trade practice and misleading advertisement, brings e-commerce firms with consumer law, strengthens the product liability, enables the digital and time-efficient grievances redressal, establishes the 3-tier commissions, district, state, and national commissions. To ensure justice is not delayed, hence not denied. Consumer Protection Act 2019 places the statutory emphasis on speedy justice and mandates the disposal of the complaint within 3 months. Launched on the 1st January 2025, eJagriti, a digital platform, allows the consumers, including those in remote regions or NRIs, to file complaints, make payments, participate in virtual hearing, and track the cases in real time through timely digital alerts. It is a paperless, transparent, and citizen-centric grievances redressal system, which is now operational at National Commission, all 36 states and union territories commissions, and over 670 district commissions, consumer commissions, and eJagriti platform, reinforcing our commitment to speedy, affordable, and accessible consumer justice. As of December 2025, with more than 1.4 lakh consumer cases filed and over 1.4 lakh cases successfully disposed of during the year 2025, with a district consumer dispute redressal commission filing 1.1 lakh cases and disposing more than 1.2 lakh cases. Means how fast it is happening, you can just imagine now. See, I will just read for your, I want to reconfirm it. As of December 2025, with more than 1.4 lakh consumer cases filed and over 1.4 lakh successfully disposed of during year 2025, with the District Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission filing over 1.19 lakh cases and disposing more than 1.2 lakh cases. तो पहले तो क्या होता था, आपको जानकारी, एक बार कंज्यूमर फोरम में गए तो वो तो बरसों तक चलता रहता था और लोग भी थक के वो छोड़ देता था, वो नहीं होता है. So it is encouraging to inform that over 4,300 cases have been disposed of within 5 months of the filing, and NCDRC with 122% of the disposal. With a hybrid video conferencing facilities, over 90,000 hearings have been conducted through video conferencing nationwide, ensuring easy and accessible justice to the consumers. The National Consumer Helpline (NCH) has become a vital pillar of the India's consumer protection ecosystem and has firmly established itself as an effective pre-litigation grievances redressal mechanism, delivering timely relief to consumers while reducing the burden on the Consumer Commission. It is the first point contact for the consumer grievances, available in 17 regional languages and accessible through all centers, the NCH app, email, WhatsApp, and the 1915 short code. Between April 25 and 15 December 2025, NCH facilitated refunds of 42.6 crore across the 30 sectors by resolving 63,800 refund-related grievances. Our government believes that consumer trust is non-negotiable and safeguard the consumer against the unfair trade practice and misleading conduct across the physical and digital market. Consumer Protection Act 2019 established Central Consumer Protection Authority. CCPA has issued targeted guidelines, including those on misleading advertisements and endorsement, greenwashing, misleading advertisement in the coaching sector. आपने एक शॉर्ट फिल्म में भी देखा है. प्रिवेंशन ऑफ डार्क पैटर्न्स. तो कभी कभी मुझे बहुत ईमेल आता है आजकल, आपने डार्क पैटर्न में बोला ये नया चीज आया है. ये तो डेली नया चीज आता ही रहता है, हम हैंडल करते ही रहते हैं. वी कीप ऑन हैंडलिंग इट, बट डेली नया नया, वो भी नया सोचते हैं. लेकिन हमारा डिपार्टमेंट भी बहुत ही एक्टिव है. आई कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट सेक्रेटरी एंड हर एंटायर टीम. डेली आता है, तो जो मेल आता है मैं भी इन लोगों को फॉरवर्ड करता हूं. दैट विल बी इमीडिएटली एड्रेस्ड. बट लेकिन तो वो भी नया नया सोचेंगे, क्योंकि वो भी धंधा करने वाला जो है ना, अभी तो मल्टीनेशनल्स होता है, इधर के नहीं रहते, थोड़ा कुछ नया नया रास्ता खोजते रहते हैं. बट वी आर ऑल्सो नॉट लिविंग, ये तो एक तरह चलता ही रहता है. In coaching sector, 57 notices have been issued with the penalties exceeding 1.09 crores imposed on 28 coaching institutes. As on December 2025, the CCPA has issued 452 class action notices, imposed penalties over 2.13 crores. 26 platforms have been complied with the self-audit advisory, clearly identifying and prohibiting 13 manipulative practices, and CCPA has issued 38 notices with penalties imposed in already concluded cases. Consumer safety and product quality remains core priorities of the Government of India, led by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. With the Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS, playing a pivotal role through standardization and certification and hallmarking, National Test House has been pillar of trust in India's quality assurance ecosystem. With India's legal metrology framework strengthens the consumer confidence while promoting the ease of doing business, and major reforms have also been undertaken under the Jan Vishwas initiative, which decriminalizes the multiple provisions and mark the shift towards the monetary penalties and improvement notices, while retaining the strict action against the intentional fraud, thus striking balance between the consumer protection and ease of doing business. As per the details of the activity for the National Consumer Day 2025, multiple launches, releases have been planned, and it is already and MOUs have been signed and exchanged. Releases have already been done. Inauguration, notification of new rules, consumer awareness, video and program, signing the MOUs and release of new BECs. I appreciate and congratulate the department once again of the Consumer Affairs for taking many of such initiatives and working to ensure that consumer always remains a king. As rooted in our Puranas, Vedas, the Department of Consumer Affairs is committed to principle of Dharma protect, Dharmo Rakshati Rakshata. Dharma protects those who protect it. As we observe National Consumer Day 2025, we reaffirm our commitment to digital justice and speedy redressal. As an integral part of consumer rights, we should work together to ensure fair, safe, and timely consumer protection. Collectively, let our effort drive towards the Viksit Bharat 2047, a vision of a developed India where fairness, trust, and opportunity flourishes for every citizen. Before I conclude, I have very inevitable another government program. I'm not going for any personal program, no traveling, but I have another very, very important meeting, which I cannot avoid. I am leaving this program continues. Our MOS will be also here, and further there are many of the things which will be briefed to you. Thank you once again. I welcome the people from across the country who have come over here to participate. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.